Hello, my beautiful fashionistas. Welcome back to Yvonne Winifred Yoji. Today we are making a max skirt with a front slit, and it is a gathered skirt. And I already have my pieces, as you see, one for the front and the other is for the back. I folded them just as you see, just because of the space that I'm working with today, but it is going to be a max skirt. It is about 39 inches here, minus the waistband that will be added later. So now let's put one aside and work with this. So this is going to be our back piece, and I've folded it like this. So the width at this point is about 44 inches. I'm working with a waist measurement of 28 inches, and I just multiplied it by 3 because this is a gathered skirt. We need to make gathers, you need a large piece. So after that entire measurement, the waist measurement I'm working with, I divided it, I multiplied it by 3, guys, and I got this and divided it also into 2. So I have 44 inches for the back and 44 inches for the front. It will be gathered along the waistline, and this back will be separated into 2 because I'll be attaching a back zipper at the center back. So this will be into 2 pieces. I'll just cut it along the center there, and I have 2 back pieces that I'll be gathering separately for ease. Then for the front, this is my front piece. The front piece is also going to be separated into 2 because of the slit at first. So it is also 44 inches in width at this point, but I'm going to fold it into 2 and another 2, and I'm going to just take a quarter of this entire piece. So a quarter of the 44 inches, I will be having about 11 inches. I'll be separating it there. That is where the quarter is of this piece, but I'll be adding 2 inches to make it 13 for the allowances, the slit allowance and the side allowance. You understand what I mean. So I'll have to determine where the slit is, and I'll be sewing it up as you will be seeing. So I'm just going to cut it into 2, take it, and this is what I have now. I've cut it not even into 2. Okay, they are 2 but not equal parts. One is just about 13 inches and the other is the rest of the measurement. So here is where the slit is going to be. So this center piece, that is where I'll be gathering. Oh, that will be the waistline on top there, and this is what I have so far. So guys, remember we have sides inseam pockets. I'll just be leaving about 3 inches after the waistline and then attach my pockets at the side. So now this is how I'm going to sew. You have to take your pieces right sides facing each other. This is the front piece, remember, and here we are forming our slit. So I'm going to be joining my 2 pieces again, but I'll be joining by 1 inch seam allowance. So this a quarter piece, I'm going to join it with the rest of the other front piece by 1 inch, guys, 1 inch, because I will need to finish it up or finish our slit up by double folding on each side like this. So I want my slit to start after about 17 inches from the waistline. So I'm just going to go on and sew that up and form up the slit, and then I will gather up that entire front piece later. So at this point I want to show you every process. So I've sewed or joined my 2 front pieces here. Actually, this is the part like where you normally put your dart, kind of, when it comes to a skirt, a straight skirt, not a gathered one, not that's for gathered slit, for gathered skirts. And now I'm just finishing up the slit. So I'm just going to double fold, as I said before, from where the slit starts from to the hemline of this skirt like this. And guys, I'll start from the hemline. I'll top stitch also on top up to where the slit is going to stop, from down up to where the slit is going to stop, and the other side is going to be also folded like this. And there I have to tuck it very correctly so that this slit does not unravel. And I'll finish out my slit like that. And even on top, if you want, you can finish it up, but I don't want any stitch at the front. And after there, I'll just gather up by sewing a straight stitch. The loosest stitch is what we use when we are gathering up any fabric. So for the pockets, this is what I have: 2 pocket pieces, 2 for the front and 2 for the back. So I'm going to be working with 7 by 10 inches. It is what I'm going to be working with. The 7 inches is the pocket opening and the 10 inches is the length. So I'm going to go join it.
2,000 years later.
And this is what I got after. So at this point, this is the front piece and I've gathered it already. I'm sure you know how to gather a skirt or any piece or any fabric. This is the slit. It is finished very well. If you want it longer, please increase it. If you want a modest one, don't go too far from your knees. This one will just stop around slightly above the knees. And this is the back, one of the back pieces. I've already attached the pocket pieces, right? I just attached them right sides facing each other, and that is how it looks like. So guys, at this point I've matched my front piece with the back piece. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to join everything together. So I'll join these pieces from the waistline, but that is after attaching the waistband. Then go around the pocket pieces like that. Let me show you again. From the waistline, then you come down alongside the pocket pieces like this. I love going about 1 inch here and then go down. And this is the center back. I'll have to join it up from down. I'll join it up to where our zipper allowance will stop, around there. And after, I'll join the other side and the skirt will be finished. So this is the waistband that I'm going to be attaching to the skirt. I will be attaching every part separately, guys, for ease, because we are working with gathers and they can unravel. So it is about 5 inches unfolded, and when unfolded it is 2.5 inches. Half inch will just be the joining allowance, and the 2 inches is the waistband of the skirt. I'll attach it with the other skirt, and guys, this is what I got. So it is a simple skirt. I'm sorry I lost some of the footage, but after attaching the waistband to each skirt piece, that is 2 back pieces separately, the front piece separately, I joined my skirt along the sides, and as I told you before, and that is how the inseam pocket came out. After I attached this zipper, as you see, it is a short zipper at the center back, and I also double folded at the hem line, just as you see. And this is how the skirt came about. That is the slit. It is such a beautiful skirt. You can put your slit any side of your skirt, either on the right side of your front piece or the left side. You can make it longer just the way you want, just as I've explained in this video. And if you don't know how to make gathers, guys, after running a straight stitch, you just choose one of the pieces. You don't tuck the straight stitch and then pull your fabric towards the middle, and that is how to form the gathers. So that is all about the skirt. This is how it looks like at the mannequin, and it is beautiful. I believe you can now make yours with a front slit, and I'll be seeing you soon, guys, in my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for returning to Yvonne Winifred UG Ores, and let's continue working together. And don't forget to comment anything that you have to add, supplement, or compliment. So see you.